The Tyranid foe is consuming a nearby Imperial world. If they are able to consume the planet, they will undoubtedly target our craft world next. We must thin their ranks. We must cleanse this world.
Welcome everyone, we are Tabletop Devils. I'm Paul.
And I'm Adam.
And this is our third battle report. Today we have 2,000 points of Tyranids versus Craftworld Eldar.
Yandin.
Yes. Please subscribe and hit the notifications button. We will be putting these out every couple of weeks until we get a bit bigger. And then we'll put them out every week hopefully. So yeah, please subscribe. We should go on to the list.
Let's go on to the list.
Today we are playing Grand Tournament Strike Force Mission 31. It's called Overrun. There are 6 objectives on the table. The primary objective is to control 2, control 3, or control more of these primary objectives.
Okay, so today I'm running 2,000 points of Craftworld Yandin, and we're starting off with one Farseer. He has Fortune and Doom, just to try and make my units more resilient and kill your units quicker. He is supported by a Spirit Seer, and he's carrying Restrain and Cooking, the doubles, and that's basically movement is always good in 9th edition. I have one unit of troops because I'm running a patrol, should have said that at the start. So I'm running one patrol, one super heavy auxiliary detachment, so that's minus 3 CP at the start, so I'll be starting with 9. And as a patrol I've got one troops choice, which is just 10 Guardian Defenders. So in the elites I have 5 Wraith Blades equipped with the dual swords, and 5 Wraith Guard equipped with the Wraith Cannons. So I'm going to chop you up and shoot you up and hopefully not roll a lot of ones. And in the first attack I have 3 Hornets. They're not quite WYSIWYG, some have the bright lances on them, but they all actually have the whole Hornet pulse on them, so we'll see what they can do. And they're backed up by 5 Warp Spiders. They're including an Exarch who has the dual Web Spinners. And in the heavy support I have 2 Wraith Lords. They all have their Shrieking Catapults. One has twin Shrieker Cannons. The other one has a Bright Lance and a Ghost Glaive. And to finish the list off, for the patrol we have 2 Wave Serpents. They have twin Bright Lances. One has a cannon, one just has the catapults because of points. Couldn't quite afford it. And in the super heavy auxiliary detachment, we have one Wraith Knight. It's got a big target painted on his forehead. He has the Titanic Ghost Glaive and the Scatter Shield with 2 Star Cannons. It does bring the list in at 2,000 points on the nose, so not very often I manage that. And as I say, 9 command points to start the game. I've not spent any other CP other than on the detachments. Warlord traits, I have taken the Yandin special one, which if you just give me a second I will confirm is Enduring Resolve. It's not going to do very much, but I thought I'd keep on track, and I've taken the Psychic Chrono of Yandin. And that allows me during the fight phase to double the attacks of constructs within range, and the Spirit Seer's carrying that.
Good.
Hopefully I'll remember to use it, or still alive, we'll see. So that's the Craftworld list, not optimised at all, but it's what we've got available from a very select choice at the moment because it's a very old army. So let's see what the Tyranids have brought.
So for the Tyranids, it is a 2,000 point list. I am running a Battalion and I'm running a custom Hive Fleet. So the first custom Hive Fleet adaptation I've got is Feeding Frenzy. So when a pile-in move is made, instead of 3 inches I can move up to 6. And the second one is Metamorphic Regrowth. So at the start of my turn, a model can regain 1 wound.
A model or monster?
It says model.
That's not right.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, that's...
Anyway, starting with the Warlord, that is the Swarm Lord. And today he has the Psychic Powers, Catalyst and Onslaught. He's backed up by a Neurothrope, who has the Relic, the Norn Crown for the extended Synapse range, and he has the Psychic Power Catalyst. In the troop selection, I have a couple of different units. So the first unit is 7 Gene Stealers, and this is duplicated again, so I've got another unit of 7 Gene Stealers, and then I've got a unit of 6 Gene Stealers. They are just standard Gene Stealers. I've then got 10 Hormagaunts. Again, these are just the standard Hormagaunts with the side and talons. And then I've got 2 units of 11 Termagants, and they just have the standard Flesh Borers. I don't have any Devourers on these guys. My Elite's choice is 6 Hive Guard, and they have the Impaler Cannons for the obvious reason, no line of sight shooting. For the still in the Elites, I have a unit of Zonethropes, a 5 model strong unit, so they'll get the D3 plus 3 smite. No, it's not, it's D3 plus D3. In the heavy support category, I have 3 Carnifexes. These have the Chitin Thorns, so that any models within an inch in the fight phase on a 6, they receive a mortal wound. They also have Toxin Sacks, so any 6s cause 1 additional damage, 6s to wound. They have the Bone Mace Tail, and they all have monstrous side and talons. And the next one is the Moloch. This is a standard Moloch. He doesn't have any additional toxin sacs or adrenal glands or anything. It's just a standard Moloch, and he's obviously going to be starting in the tunnels. And the last unit is a Tyranids, and he is equipped with the acid spray option. Apart from that, he has the standard Tyranids, but I have given him, I think I forgot to mention, I did take the Stratagem Progeny of the Hive Mind, so I've gotten two adaptive physiologies. So I'm taking Dermic Symbiosis on the Tyranids, which will give him a 5-up invulnerable save, and also if he's ever on his his wound table, it gives him double the number of wounds remaining. That shouldn't affect him too much, just affects his strength really. So yeah, that is the Tyranids list. A bit of shooting, a bit of fighting, a bit of psychic, a bit of everything. A bit of mobility. Been lacking in the last games. I didn't take any exocrines this time. Because they have to stand where they are really, and they have to be Chronos to work.
They're not great in 9th, no.
So yeah, that's the Tyranids list. Want to go on to the secondaries?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and on to the secondaries. I have chosen Engage on All Fronts. It's 9th edition, you need to be controlling objectives, especially in this mission where it's control 2, 3 and more. Then really you have to be starting to threaten the opponent's side of the table, so hopefully. I've taken Cut Off the Head. The Swarmlord has to die. If I don't kill the Swarmlord quick, he's going to kill me, so
yeah,
may as well try and get points for it.
Yes.
And I have also taken Grind Them Down. I was really struggling to pick a third, and I thought you do have quite a lot of individual units, especially when your Carnifexes start acting as individuals after turn 1, well, as soon as the game starts. So hopefully I'm not very resilient though, but hopefully I can kill more of you than you kill of me. And if I don't again, I've lost the game. So that's what I've picked. What have the Tyranids taken?
I've also taken Engage on all fronts because
Your Tyranids?
I've got quite mobile units today, especially with the Moloch in the tunnels.
Yeah.
I've also taken Titanic Hunter, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
So there is a Titanic model on the table. I could have taken Bring It Down, which would have, if I'd maxed it, would have given me something like 12 or 14 points instead of 10. But I think your models are going to be flying about the table and I'm not going to catch them, so...
You do realise it's going to be very disappointing if you kill him first turn and he doesn't even get to move.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. The problem is he's a big threat coming forward, so... We'll see what happens. And I've also taken Investigate Sites because I have so much, you know, chaff units, Hormigants, Termagants, that I can afford to leave them in the middle doing nothing.
And I've got to try and leave something there to stop you doing it.
That's correct. That's correct. So,
It's good for time because I've not got a lot of units to. That's why I didn't take any actions.
yeah.
Because I just don't have any spare units to be carrying out actions. Not optimal at all.
So, on to deployment.
Yes.
So, end of the deployment for both the Tyranids and the Craftworld Eldar. I'll just talk about the Tyranids very quickly. So, there's 6 objectives on the table. There's 3 on each side, basically, in each deployment. The Tyranids have focused on the right flank. They've tried to make use of the cover that's available. Genestealer's hiding right at the back. Hive Guard, maybe I should have put them down there, but I deployed the Genestealers first. So the Hive Guard have taken cover in the building, on top of the building. Everyone else has stayed quite far back because we're worried about the Wraith Knight and potentially anyone getting out the Wave Serpents and getting across in one turn. But if they do, there's pretty resilient and fighty stuff ready. The Tyrannofex is on the left, just behind the building here, and the Gaunts and stuff are back line just now. What do you want to say about the Craftworld deployment?
We won the roll-off for a start, so we picked Defender and picked this side of the table and set up first. And I have set up in no real method at all because I've not played the Eldar in quite a while, but I'm really playing towards the objectives at the moment, is my plan. So I'm trying to set up where I know I can hold my own 3 and with my limited resources try and push onto at least one of yours. And because you've left your left flank, my right flank, open, that's where I've set up some speeder units.
Yes.
This one has the Wraith Guard in it, this Wave Serpent, and this Wave Serpent with the sword sort of pattern painted on the hull has the Wraith Blades.
Okay.
Farseer is in with the Wraith Blades, Spirit Seer is in with the Wraith Guard.
Okay.
Yeah, and I could only really... The Hornets are kind of awkward to place because they're quite so chunky.
Yeah, they're quite big.
That there wasn't a lot of places I could actually put them. But they are fast, so I can maybe do something with them. So we'll see what we can do.
Shall we talk about some of the terrain just very quickly?
Yes. We have Obscuring.
Yep, so it's huge.
On both parts there. The crates here are counted as Obscuring.
Okay.
Everything else, really, I mean, if you're on top of anything like the crates or that, then you're wide open, I'm afraid. We tend to call the big buildings heavy cover, breachable.
Yep. Runes specific.
Other than that, stuff like the lift and that there, that's dense cover. So you're around about the pylons and that. It'd just be light cover for the landing pad as well.
And what about the walkway?
Light cover for being in, well, do you want to say obscuring for that? Talked about that.
Nah, you can see in. Let's make it light cover.
There's obscuring, it'll just be -1 to hit for the handrails and that. It's up to you.
It's up to you.
No, you decide. This is part of the pre-game talk.
I suppose the bullets could hit the handrails on the way through.
Same thing. Does it stop the bullets and save you more, or does it make you harder to hit? You pick. I'm not bothered.
Let's make it obscuring because it isn't actually a defensible position. It's a
So
walkway.
-1 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should make. It's up to you, but
Oh yes, these things. If any big units walk through these, they disappear.
they get destroyed.
They get destroyed. I would personally like to put rubble down on the ground, but we're not doing that.
Okay. That's it then. Let's do the. Who goes first on camera?
Yes.
We'll roll off.
I'll just roll and see if you roll the dice. There you go. That's 4. Don't bother rolling.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Off you go.
Okay. It's turn 1 coming up.
Okay, and that's us back after the command phase and movement phase for Tyranids turn 1. So, what do you want to talk about, Paul?
Well, didn't expect to go first. I'd set up expecting to go second.
Yes.
But what we have done is, we'll talk about what I've done stratagem-wise first.
Right.
So the Gene Stealers that were on the walkway,
Yes.
they have used metabolic overdrive, for 1
Yes.
CP. So they got to move twice.
And they've moved way over here.
Yes, to get engaged on all fronts.
And you lost 1 figure to the over.
I did. I lost 1 figure to that stratagem. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
One of them. Everyone else has just moved forward. I've made sure all the fighty stuff is at the front. The Tyranids has moved forward onto the objective along with the Horn
Over
Gods,
there, yes.
so we can get a shot off at this Rayford.
That one right there.
Yes, that's the only thing that's in range of just now.
Okay.
The Gene Stealers under the building
Yes, I'll go there and try and get
started
right under
the
there.
investigate sites action.
Yeah.
They are within 6 of the centre. The centre is in this area here.
Centre is right next to these
Pretty
windows.
much this hole
right
here, basically.
Yeah.
So they're going to do that. So they are nullified for this turn.
And I won't be able to stop you scoring that.
There won't be any charges when it comes to the charge phase because, yeah,
These guys ran away down behind the building here.
they did because I deployed them
Yes.
stupidly, so they've fallen back because I really need them to stay alive.
Yes.
So that's kind of the movement. Everyone's on
Okay.
objectives and everyone's trying to screen anything coming forward.
And you know where you're going for the psychics then?
Yeah, so, I should say at the start of the command phase I got a command point back.
Yes. Okay.
So I started on 11, I gained 1 and I used 1, so I'm back to 11.
So we'll be backing them out with the psychics. So start of the psychic phase, and we're starting off with the Zonethropes.
Yes, they're going to cast Smite,
Okay.
and I believe it's going to hit this guy.
Yeah, so you're picking this as your casting
This guy here's going to cast.
onto that Wraith
It's going
Lord.
to hit this Rayford.
Okay.
So, needing a 5s, but because the Neurothrope's nearby, they can reroll 1s.
Okay.
Oh, that's just as well.
Oh,
That's
you
what
roll those
happened.
2 ones, yeah?
That was the last game.
Oh, he's rolled them behind the building, people.
It's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay, I've got nothing to deny you at the moment.
Okay, so that is D3 plus D3. So I'll just roll 2. That is
Okay, that's 6 mortal
6
wounds.
more wounds on the Rayford.
Okay, and what's next?
They're still them. They're going to cast Psychic Scream.
Okay, so I'll hit the same one.
That is a pass. So that is another D3.
D3. Stop rolling
It's
behind the
actually
building.
clocked. It's clocked. Okay.
2. So he's got 2 wounds left.
Alright. Moving on to the Neurothrope.
Yes,
He is
we're
going
just...
to cast Catalyst.
Where is he hiding?
He's just here.
Oh, right, he's hiding right there. Can't see him for the...
He's going to cast Catalyst on the Zonethropes.
On the Zonethropes.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the roll.
That is...
5. That'd be unlikely, I would
I
think.
believe that's a fail. And I am going to reroll. I'm going to use my CP to reroll that.
5.
I get to reroll
Oh,
once.
yeah, okay.
So it's a pass.
That's a pass.
That's,
So
that's the end of the cycle.
So that's reroll, that's 5 up, feel no pains. He's put,
For the
is that
Zonethropes.
yeah.
For the Zonethropes, yes.
Okay, so we'll move on to the shooting phase. Okay, so starting the shooting phase, we are starting with this Tyranids. And you're playing a stratagem, Paul.
Yes, I am. I'm playing Pathogenic Slime for 2 CP to increase his damage by 1.
By 1.
By 1.
Okay, and what are you targeting?
We are going to target this Wraith Lord.
Okay, this one over here.
So he moved, so he can't shoot twice.
Right.
Let's see how many heavy acid spray shots he gets. That's cocked. 8, that's not bad.
8, yeah.
So 8 hits. Grab a couple of dice.
Coming in at strength 5, is it?
Strength 7.
Strength 7, toughness 8.
So 5's the wound. There's 1.
1 wound,
One
so
wound.
-1.
Yes.
So I'll roll here, I've got a 5 up, a 4 up save, sorry, just move that dice well out of the way. Bad filming, 2. And so that gets through and does...
Well, it does D3 plus 1. So it does 2
damage. Well
2
done.
damage.
Well done.
His other guns, the Stinger Salvo.
Okay.
I believe that's hitting on 4s.
Well done.
Well, that was a waste of 2 CP.
Okay, we'll see what the next shooting's going to be. It's the Hive Guard next, Paul.
Yep, they're going to fire their Impaler cannons up and over the building
Yes.
into this Wraith Lord and this Wraith Knight.
Okay.
We're going to put 2 into the Wraith Lord
Okay.
to hope that he dies, and everyone else into the Wraith Knight.
Okay.
They are -1 to hit because they moved,
Yes.
so it's going to be hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s.
Okay.
So we'll do the Wraith Lord ones first. That's 2 hits
Forced to wound it.
and 2 wounds.
Oh, that's good. So 2 4-up saves.
I think it's minus.
1 gets through it.
Okay.
That's -2 actually, but yeah, I rolled a 6.
I think that just kills him, doesn't it?
No, because you're only D3 damage.
Just check. It is D3 damage. It kills him.
Kills him, right? Just take him off.
I will admit.
And the shots against the Wraith Knight.
Yes, so hitting on 4s.
Oh,
Oh. And then wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
he likes rolling behind that building. Okay, so 5 up either way. No,
Okay. So D3 for 1.
for 1 damage. Okay, so he's dead, and the Wraith Knight has taken 1 damage.
So we just stay here because I'm going
You're going to do it again?
to play single-minded annihilation on the Hive Guard, spending 2 CP, so I'm burning the CP,
How original.
and I'm going to put them all into the Wraith Knight.
Yeah.
So 4s and 4s.
Okay. That's better.
That does seem better.
That just means you fail to wound a lot.
Well, we'll see.
I'm hoping.
It's not bad.
5.
5.
Let me get some dice. Oh, I'm getting all wobbly with the camera. 5s. 3 more get through.
Okay. I'll just roll them here.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So 7 wounds in total.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all you're shooting?
That is all my shooting.
So, is there going to be any charges?
No, and the Hive Commander ability on the Swarm Lord is not getting used at the moment.
No, not
Because
pushing forward.
we're going to wait till you move.
Yes. So, and well, we can just finish off the turn there because there's no morals either. So
No.
we'll go move on to Craftworld turn 1. Okay, I was getting a bit ahead of myself again. We've still got to round off your points for the turn, Paul.
Yep, so I got 2 points for engaging all fronts because of these Gene Stealers.
Gene Stealers have moved over.
And I'm in obviously 3/4.
Yes.
And I got 3 points for investigate sites because these Gene Stealers completed their action.
I'm going to come right round and try and get a...
They are there, they're under the building.
There they are. They're within 6 of the centre.
And I've started to chip away at my secondary.
Yes. Till the
Titanic
big...
Hunter.
Yes.
But at the moment he's a Andin, so he's still on full wounds basically.
Well, it counts as being on full for his... But, yeah.
And we managed to kill a Wraith Lord and wound the Wraith Lord and waste 2 CP. Maybe I should have used the +1 wound on. No, I couldn't have used that on the. Because it has to be a monster.
Yeah,
it's got to be a monster.
yeah.
So I'm talking crap there, so just
Okay.
ignore that.
So on to Craftworld turn 1.
Yes. Turn 1 for the Craftworld Eldar, end of the command and movement phase.
Yes. To start the turn, I used Tears of Isha on the Wraith Knight to get D3 wounds back for 2 command points, and rolled 1. So that was a good spend of points. And I got my 1 command point back for the start of the turn, obviously.
Yes.
During the movement phase, the one thing I forgot to mention during the list was the Warp Spider Exarch does have Web of Deceit, which is the lets them redeploy once per game. So they've actually used that this turn.
All the way over here.
All the way over there. Other than that, I used another command point for the 6-inch auto advance on the Spirit Seer.
On the other side of this building.
Because I did realise he is the one with the artefact to help these boys fight, and he was on the wrong side of the table. So he's advanced over. Everybody else has just moved up, really. Guardians were the only other ones that advanced to get round the crates here to this objective. Hopefully they're going to put some firepower into the Gene Stealers.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, so hoping for a good psychic and shooting phase, and maybe try and do some damage in combat.
Okay.
Let's go find out.
Okay, we're back in turn 1 psychic phase for the Craftworld Eldar.
Yes.
Who is starting?
The Farseer is going to start with a Doom
Okay.
to your Zonethropes.
Onto the Zonethropes.
Yes. Let's try it. So we're in Shadow of the Warp, so it's casting an 8. There's a,
That will be a cast.
there's a 10.
I'll try and deny that with the Swarm Lord.
Okay.
Just roll here. That is not. So that's cast.
So we roll wounds on those. And
Okay.
I'm going to put Fortune onto the Wraith Knight.
Okay.
So again, casting an 8.
Is that a +1 save?
It's a 5 plus feel no pain.
Alright, okay.
There's an 8. I'll keep that. I'm not going to re-roll it.
Okay, I'll try to deny. I think the Swarm Lord has 2, but I'll try and deny anyway.
No!
It is a deny. If he doesn't have 2, I will check that and make it the Zonethropes.
Well, whoever it was. I will spend a command point now
Okay.
and do a third. Oh, I can't because that was not successfully cast. Anyway, I'm going to go straight to Quicken.
The Spirit Seer.
Spirit Seer. Quicken is cast on a 7, so it's a fail. So I will use a command point there.
Okay.
So reroll that. Down to 6 command points. Cast on a 10.
I've got one more to spell regardless, so I'll try and do it.
Yeah.
That is not a dispel.
So he'll be moving himself, and we'll show that on camera afterwards. That's the psychic phase finished.
Okay. Okay, turn 1, shooting phase for the Eldar.
Yes, going to start with the Wraith Guard into your... What's that called again?
The Tyranids.
Tyranids, that's the one.
You're going to melt them with D-cannons.
Well, hopefully. Wraith cannons.
They're pretty much D-cannons.
Yeah. So 5 shots, hit on 3s. So I'll try and roll here. Oh, we're off to a great start.
You are.
So strength 10, so 3s to wound.
Well, that helps me.
Has he got an invulnerable at all?
He has the 5 up just now.
Is it 5 up?
I gave him the
Okay, I'm going to spend the command point early on
Dermic Symbiosis.
and get 2 wounds.
Okay.
I'm down to 5.
2 saves then, 5 up.
Yes. Of course.
How many damage does it do?
D6.
So you still have to roll.
Yeah.
I'm going to let that go.
Okay.
I was thinking.
Here's the D6. For 3.
Okay.
I'll go on to the Wraith Lord next.
Okay.
He'll put his 2 catapults into the Gene Stealers.
The ones under the building.
Yes, and the Bright Lance into the Tyranids.
Of course.
So the Bright Lance first. Hits. And wounds.
Okay, I'll try and save that with a 5 up.
So
There's a
D6
fail. I'm going to let go.
For 2.
So he's taken 5 so far.
So far. And the catapults will be 4 shots.
Into the Gene Stealers. Rolling over there.
2 hits. And then on 4s. 1. You've got an invulnerable anyway, so 6 doesn't matter.
5 up save. So 1 dies.
Okay.
I'll take them away in a minute.
Yep, we'll just go into this Weave Serpent that's in my deployment zone. 2 Bright Lances into the Tyranids.
You're not liking him.
And that's the one with the catapults. So they're out of range. So we'll just go with the 2 Bright Lances first.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. And no wounds.
Hey!
Flying. Then we'll move straight to this one. We're on a bad roll, let's keep going.
Tyranids again, is it?
Yes, and it's got the catapult which will go into the Gene Stealers.
Okay.
So 2 Bright Lances. 2 hits.
Okay.
I can hit you, I just can't wound you. Yep. No wounds.
Catapults into the Gene Stealers?
Yeah, well, that's the cannon.
Alright.
So 2 hits and 1 wound.
Okay, I'll just save that here.
Yeah, it was minus 1.
And 1 dice.
Yeah.
So 2 Gene Stealers have died this turn so far.
And I'll just finish off the shooting on this side because I've only got 6 Guardians in range of those Gene Stealers.
Okay.
So it'll be 12 shots. 2, 4, 6. They did advance, they advanced over here, but obviously I don't care about that. Minus 1, so it'll be forced to hit you.
-1 because they're indents.
And then yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, and forced to wound. I'm giving up today.
How many is that?
2
2?
wounds.
Okay, let's try and save them here.
Yeah. No
Save
bad.
1 dies. So 2 are dead over there and 1's dead under the building.
Right, and I'll just have a think about what I'm doing next.
Okay, I'll get the wounds and the Gene Stealers removed.
Right.
Okay, we are back, and the Warp Spiders are going to shoot
The Hormagaunts.
the Hormagaunts.
So I get 12 shots because the X-Arc does have 2 Death Spinners. So hitting on 3s. Again, hits aren't the problem. Your strength 6. I think your toughness 3.
Yeah, well,
So 2s to wound.
2's to wound,
Oh. And the 2 6s are minus 4.
so 2 die.
And 4 saves.
No minus, is it?
No minus, no.
Interesting. Well, I seem to have the yellow dice here. Right, okay, 4 saves. Okay, so you kill 3.
4.
4, sorry, yes, there was 2 instant deaths.
Yeah.
Okay. These 3 Hornets are going to shoot through or under the building to this lonely Carnifex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's hope this goes better than the rest.
He should die, but let's see.
So, 4 shots from each Hornet, so 12 shots, hitting on 3s. Again, the hits aren't a problem.
Nice, very nice.
Strength 7, toughness 7, wounding on 4s.
Yep.
Well, that's not too bad actually.
How many?
I'll accept that. 5 at minus 2.
Okay. I think he's got a 3 up save.
He does, yes.
So 5. 5 up.
Oh no.
So I've only saved 2. 3 go through.
Yep, 6 damage.
So he's still alive on 2 wounds. Brilliant.
Yes. I'm going to shoot with a pistol from the spirit. I can't because I advanced with the spirits here, so he's done.
Okay. Is
That's
that the shooting complete?
That is the shooting complete.
Okay. I don't think it was as good as you anticipated it was going to be.
I think that's understating at some point.
So I will mark up the Carnifex and I'll be right back with the charge phase.
Yes.
We're back in turn 1 charge phase for the Eldar, and the Wave Serpent is going to charge first.
Yes, and I'm going to declare the Tyranids and the Gaunts.
Trying to soak up any overwatching.
Hopefully. So,
Hopefully.
Have you overwatched it?
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Yes. So 1 CP, isn't it?
1 CP.
Okay, let's see how many heavy 2d6 flamer shots he gets.
Yes.
We'll have
Is
to
that
re-roll
not
that.
CP away?
We'll have to re-roll that.
2
Can't
CP.
accept that. That's just ridiculous. I can accept 10. So that is 10 hits.
Strength 7.
It is.
Force to wound.
Okay, there's a yellow dice again. 2, 4, 6. Just trying to get my dice here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Just filming a pipe at the moment,
Sorry for the poor camera work, everyone. Right, so 10 hits, and I'll be wounding you on 5.
Force.
4?
7.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 plus 6. I'll just roll them over here.
Okay.
3 get through.
Oh wow, okay. So that is 3d3.
-1, so 3 damage.
Way. I've also got, for what it's worth, the Stinger Salvo, for which we get no hits. So
the charge, I've taken 3 damage. The charge is a 7. I believe a 7 is what we required.
Yes.
We did mention, yes. So he goes into both there.
in you go. Okay.
And going with the Wraith Lord into the same
Okay.
Tyranids as well. Elsewhere here.
Yes.
Oh dear.
That'd be a fail.
Let's go for the reroll.
Yeah.
Yes, he's in.
He's in.
So I'm down to 3. Because what we did forget to note was I used Guided Wraith Sight as well at the start of turn for the spirits here. So we will come to that in the fight phase.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
So he's in there. What is the charge on his Gene Stealers?
Gene Stealers under the building.
11 inches. And I'm going to declare that.
Okay. May as well. Don't have any Overwatch.
No, they fail.
Hooray, they live.
And we'll just move over to this side now.
The scary side.
Yeah, we've got a 5-inch charge here onto the Zonethropes.
Okay, where are you
I've
rolling?
used my reroll, which is stupid. Oh!
He makes it.
So he comes crashing through the building
The
here.
building gets destroyed, flips over and lands on the Wraith Knight, killing it.
No, you take d6 damage from
All right.
falling rubble.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's how I play it.
I mean, I think the Zoanthrope will win that fight. But
Probably will. Probably will. And the Wraith Blades are going to go... I'm going to go for both units.
under the tunnel.
Yeah.
What are you going to roll?
Just want to roll 8 there easily.
That's in, yes. Well, very good.
Okay. Oh,
Is that all of your charges?
that is all the charges, yes.
We'll move them off camera and we'll be right back.
Okay.
We are back and it's turn 1, fight phase for the Eldar. And he's starting with the Wraith Lord into the Tyranids.
I know the Wraith Blades could get interrupted by the Carnifex, but I'm kind of playing Roll Paul Interrupt. Because I'd like him to burn some more CP, and it's kind of a bait for him to maybe do so. Right, so I'll get 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. At the start of the fight phase, I am using the Citronome from the Spirits here. So every day within 6 inches of him will double their attacks as well. And so we're going here. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to reroll one of those.
Of course.
Down to 2. This is not going well. 2 hits.
Very good.
Strength 9 with a Ghostglaive.
Yes.
So 3's to win.
1.
1 gets through.
What is the minus?
It's minus lots.
So
Minus
it's
4.
probably going to be man-vulnerable save.
D6
But
damage.
fail. Okay. And he's used his reroll. Can everyone see this? Yes?
Oh,
Yes.
come on. This army hates me.
Okay, I'll just mark that up and we'll be right back. Okay, so I am going to have to interrupt with the Carnifex. So I'm using 2 CP to fight next. And the Carnifex has the monstrous side and talons, and he has his tail. So we will start with the tail, hitting on 4s. That is a miss, very good. And then he's got 5 attacks, hitting on 4s and rerolling 1s with his talons.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I was hoping for that to not go so well.
Okay, so they all hit, which is pretty good.
How did you get a reroll?
Reroll 1s.
Oh, right, okay. There you go.
Just for the weapons for side and talons. And your toughness is
6.
okay, so I think it's 4s again. Off the table there. So that is 3.
6 up saves?
Minus 3, yes.
Yeah, and each one's a kill.
Each one is a kill.
Yep, 3 dead.
3 dead. Interesting. Okay, fighting next for the Eldar, it's the Wraith Knight into the Zoanthropes.
Yes, so because of the Citronome, he now has 8 base attacks, which turns into 24 attacks with the feet. And because of the Guided Wraith Sight, he gets to reroll everything
From the Wraith Spirits
from
here.
him. He's got a 12-inch Wraith bubble at the moment, and it's reroll everything. So he's hitting on 3s, rerolling, and he's strength 8, so wounded on 2s, rerolling because you're doomed.
Okay.
So here we go. Hits first.
Lots.
Doesn't matter what I do, you're just going to roll every 3 up and vulnerable. But
the
we're
plan.
trying, we're trying.
That is the plan.
Look at that. Didn't even convert
Look
well.
at these poor hits.
Yep, 2s to wound, Reroll.
Rerolling. Pretty good. That was all of them almost.
It is.
Okay, how many is that?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 runes.
Okay, let me get 18 dice and I'll be right back.
Okay.
So 18 saves on the Zonethropes. Saving on 3s.
That's ridiculous.
I failed quite a few actually.
No, you didn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they do have Catalyst active.
D3 damage each.
Okay.
The first one does 3.
Okay. So I think he's still alive.
Yes. And the next one does 3.
Okay. Oh my
Just
god.
killed him.
That's 2 6s and a 5.
What was it? I thought 3 was there. Okay. Next one does 3.
Oh wow. Okay, sorry. Poor camera work here. Right.
Come on.
That kills him.
Yeah, just.
Just. So that's one dead.
Next one does 2.
Okay. 1, 2. So he's taking 2.
The next one does 3. Come on, just again.
Kills him just.
And the last one does 2.
And he takes 1 damage. So 2 die and 1 takes 1.
Yeah, very good.
Okay. Okay, so next it is the Wraith Blades attacking the Carnifex.
So now got 4 attacks base with the Citronome,
Okay.
plus 1 because they charge, plus 1 for their swords as well. So 6 attacks each,
Okay.
and they'll be hitting on 3s, re-rolling, and they are strength 6, so winning on 5s when it comes to it.
Okay.
Re-roll with 3 misses,
That's nice. That's pretty good.
and 5s to win though. So, yeah.
There's a couple.
Yeah, there's 5. We'll take 5
Okay.
at minus 3.
Okay. Let's get some dice. Okay, so that's 0 saves, I think.
Yes,
How many damage?
just 1 damage each.
Okay, I'll mark him up. Right, the Wave Serpent is going to try and smash the Hormigants.
Yes, so 3 attacks hitting on 6s, 1 hit,
Very
strength
good.
6, so 2 to wound. Yeah, that's why,
There's a wound.
that's why I hit them.
Can we save the Hormigant?
No.
No. Okay, over to the Tyranids to fight back. And the Hormigants are going to try and cut some holes in this Wave Serpent.
Good luck.
So there's 10 attacks for hitting on 4s and rerolling any 1s. There is a 1. Okay, so that is 3, 6 hits, I believe.
Yes.
Needing 6s to wound. 1 wound. No AP.
1 3-up save. Oh,
It's hidden. It's a save. Okay, let me just check the stats on the Wounded Tyrannifex and I'll be right back. Okay, the Wounded Tyrannifex has got 4 attacks with its powerful limbs into the Wraith Lord. Hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits. He will be wounded on 5s because he's only strength 7. That is nothing. Round the combat off, the Zonethropes, for what it's worth, are going to be fighting the Wraith Knight. So it's 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s, there's 1 attack. Wounded on a 6. Nothing. Very good. So that was turn 1 for the Eldar. Do you want to talk us through the points that you scored?
yeah. I didn't get anything for grind it down because I failed to kill any unit. I got engage in all front, I'm in all quarters,
You are.
so that's 3 points. And I didn't even attempt to shoot the Swarm Lord, because the only thing it could really have got targets were the Hornets.
Yeah.
And as you saw, they struggled to kill a Carnifex, never mind the Swarm Lord. So that was it, 3 points.
Yep.
And a pretty disastrous turn.
Yeah. Yeah, but you have tied up a few things.
Tied up a few. So I've knocked down the smite potential of your Zonethropes, which is something. But yes, let's see what the Tyranids do in turn 2.
Okay. I don't think the Wraith Blades could fail morale, could they?
Oh, I lost 3. That's a good point.
I think their leadership 9.
They should run away after that disastrous. Yeah, they'll be at 9, yeah.
Yeah, so they can't fail. So on to turn 2 for the Tyranids.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a couple of things we forgot to do at the end of the fight phase. We're going to do them now. And first we're going to start with the Carnifex.
Yes.
Who has his special ability of roll a d6, and for each 6 causes a mortal wound, but doesn't do it this time.
And I take D3 mortal wounds on each of the units that were affected by the Citronome.
Excellent.
So D3, that's 2 wounds, and the Wraith Knight takes 3. Whoa.
Yes.
But he does it. Oh, you got rid of Fortune, didn't you?
I did. I dispelled Fortune.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're moving on to turn 2 for the Tyranids.
Yes. So back after Tyranid's command phase and movement phase.
Yep. So I got a command point back at the start of the turn, so I'm now up to 3 command points.
Right.
And everything that was wounded healed 1 wound.
Yeah, great.
That
was half my damage of turn 1 healed.
Yes, and at the start of the turn I controlled 2 primary and controlled 3 primary, so I've got 10 points. Movement wise, there's a lot of stuff that was locked in combat.
Yes.
The Zonethropes were run away because they were blocking shooting and combat for the Carnifexes and the Hive Guard. So they've run away, they can't do anything just now.
Yes.
The Gene Sealers have moved up the wing, the right flank for me, on your side.
Yes.
The Hormigants and the Tyrannifex are stuck in combat, but the Tyrannifex can still shoot.
Yes.
Now I did rotate him,
Yes.
so he's still in the same position, but his gun was blocking this bit here for the Swarmlord to walk past. And the gun doesn't count as part of the model. So, moving on, the Gene Sealers that were in the middle are not performing an action anymore. They've moved up to try and charge probably the Wraith Guard. The ones that were on the walkway have advanced up here, and the Morlock has appeared. He's going to be mortal wounding both of these units, and we'll do that in a minute. And everywhere else, the Carnifexes and the Hormigants have all pushed forward. And right at the back, the Neurothrope with the Norn crown, so the 30-inch, I think it's 30-inch synapse, is affecting everyone here.
Yes.
I do think these guys are probably going to be out, but it doesn't really matter at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just check the rule for the Morlock. We'll be right back, and I'll do his mortal wounds, because I might play a stratagem on him. +2 to that roll.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to use a stratagem here.
Yes, it's called Unexpected Incursion.
Yes.
For 1 CP. So I get the +2 to the roll for Terror in the Deep special ability. So we'll use it on these guys first. So that is D3 mortal wounds on them. And for the Guardians, it is
D3.
is it D3? No, it's not. It's just 1. Yeah.
Okay.
So D3 onto these guys. That's 2 mortal wounds.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so onto the psychic phase.
Yep, the Swarmlord is going to cast Catalyst on himself.
Okay.
I think it's a work charge of 6 or 7. With a 12, that will work.
Are you keeping it?
Oh, you've got the knives now, haven't you?
Yeah. But I'd be happy for you to take D3 mortal wounds.
I'm going to let that happen.
Okay, and
So,
he
takes 2.
2 mortal wounds. I'm happy with that.
I presume I get to feel no pain those parts.
No, you don't, because you actually take the
Mortals first.
mortals first, because if you die, you don't get to cast the power.
Okay, yeah, fine, yeah. He'll go straight onto Smite, which just goes off on an 8.
An 8. Okay, I'll try and deny that with the farce here.
Okay.
Oh, there.
Denied.
Go away, you
Definitely
puny being.
Next, we will go on to the Neurothrope.
Who is away back
Right
here.
at the back. He will cast Smite. I think it's probably going to hit the Wraith plates.
Well,
Yeah, definitely
possibly, yeah.
So we'll do it here. He gets to reroll ones because he is a Zoanthrope. That is an 8.
Can you just double check the range of my farce here there, please? Because I'll use him if possible.
This one here?
Yes.
Yep, 21.
Yep, I'll use him. I'll just roll here. What did you roll? An 8.
An 8.
7. I will re-roll that because
Okay.
I've got my runes.
That's the same roll.
7 twice, yes.
So that will be D3 for 2 mortal wounds.
That kills off the one that's wounded.
Yep, we'll just stay with Can he cast another power? I think he can. He can cast 2. So he'll cast. What's he got?
Yeah, Catalyst.
He's got Catalyst, so yeah, he's not going to cast anything.
Okay, so that's the end of the psychic phase.
Yep.
Okay, so starting the shooting phase with the. Is that Tyranids?
It's the Tyranids.
Okay, shooting at the Wave Serpent.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So he's using his Stinger Salvo first. He will be hitting on 4s.
4s, yes.
Yep. And wounding on 5s. That's 2 minus 1.
2 minus 1. 2 4+ saves. And 1 wound gets through.
And then his Acid Spray, heavy 2d6 for 4. I'm going to have to leave that.
Yep.
I'd like to re-roll that, but I need it for something else. So wounding on 4s has 2 wounds.
2 wounds, minus 1, so
Yeah.
4 up saves again. 1 gets through.
D3.
For 1. So 2 damage taken. Do you
Wow.
know where you're going next, or do you want to think?
I need to think.
Okay. Okay, so in the shooting phase, the Gaunts here have just used the Hive Commander ability, and they've gotten to move up again.
Yes, they've moved and advanced.
Moved
Again.
and advanced again.
So they're now going to unload, for what it's worth, they're going to shoot these guys. They're going to be
Okay.
hitting on 5s.
Yes.
Only get 1 shot each.
Okay.
So there's 11 of them. Very good. There's a couple of hits in there. And they'll be wounding on
Strength
4, I think.
5s.
I'll check that in a second. Nothing anyway, so that's
Mark.
check. Very good.
Do you know what you're doing next?
I'm going to shoot the other Gaunts.
Alright, and they're going at the Wraith Knight, I take it.
Yeah,
So they can
he's
see, so.
the only one who's not in combat. I'll just very quickly check, because there's only 12 inches. They
Alright.
might not all be able to
They
shoot.
should all be on.
They are all in.
Yeah.
So they did advance, so again I'll be 5s and 6s.
Okay.
Okay, there's 2. And even 6s, there's 1 save, please.
No, no. No, come on.
The term again.
Okay. Look, this army hates me, I can accept that.
Okay.
And
Let me just figure out what I'm going to shoot with the Hive card.
okay. It's time for the cowardly Hive Guard to now have their shots.
Yep.
So, are they going to actually face this person like a man, or
No, of course
No,
not.
no.
We're shooting behind the building, over the building,
cowards?
round the corner, under the
Cowards.
bridge, and into his ball sack.
Yeah.
But the good thing is they didn't move, so they're hitting on 3s this time.
Okay.
So 12 shots, hitting on 3s. Only dropped 1. And they'll be winding on
5s.
strength 8.
Are you strength 8?
Yeah.
4.
4.
Silver strength.
I'll drop a couple there. Okay, another one. So that's cocked actually, that one.
Okay.
So 2, 4, 6 saves, please.
Good one more.
Be a vulnerable save.
Yeah, same 5 either way.
Wow,
4 get through.
that's pretty good. 43, I think.
That is 4d3.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So down to 5 wounds.
Wow. Okay, I think I will play a stratagem.
Last 2 command points.
2 command points to shoot them again.
And what are you shooting this time?
But this time I think I will actually shoot the Hornets.
Okay.
Because he should die to combat.
Ah, I think you will, yes.
So hitting on 3s, or hitting on 4s because they're
No, hit on 3s.
hitting on 3s. Okay, drop 2 that time. And this time we're reading on 3s, yeah?
3s, yes.
Drop just as many though.
Oh dear.
So 5.
5. I'm going to check their save. It's either 5s or 6s, but we'll roll and see.
Yeah.
Matters if it's 5.
does matter.
Be back in a minute.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so yeah, that was 3 plus saves down to 5, so that's 2 saves. So 3 get through.
3d3.
3d3.
How many wins each are they?
8.
So I need to roll them all anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yep.
Right, I'll mark that up in a minute. Is that your shooting finished?
That is my shooting complete.
Okay, we'll be back with the charge phase in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so on to the charge phase. Where are we starting?
We will just start here. We'll go with the Gene Stealers.
Gene Stealers into
your
the
Wraith
Wraith Guard?
Presumably you're firing Overwatch?
Nope.
No? Okay. Okay. So 3.
I think that fails.
Does it fail?
Yep, that fails.
They do have a 6-inch pile-in, so I'm going to just...
But piling still means you have to go to the closest figure. It doesn't mean you can jump up the other end of the unit.
It means you have to end closer, yes.
End closer to the closest figure.
Anyway, that's that done.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter here, so we're going to go here.
Now I'll Overwatch.
Okay. Sorry.
But you made it in anyway.
I'm going to make it anyway.
So I'm just going to grab my dice. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so that's us back. So 9 guardians, so 18 dice. 6s to...
Couple.
Oh, that's a few. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Nice.
Then 4s. So push them out of the way. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And you've got 5 up invulnerable, 5 up saves.
Roll over here next to them.
Okay, I'm coming over.
So 3 die.
3 die, 1 left to make the charge in.
Excellent. We'll leave him there.
Okay. That helped.
He makes it. Okay.
And where else are you going?
He's on the shelf.
That's my Overwatch gone.
Well,
So the Swarm Lord went in here, you're saying?
he's going in there, yes.
Yeah, so he can't fail that.
There we go. He's in.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
And anything,
Two Carnifex. He's
Oh,
separately
yes.
are going into the Brave Knight.
just push them
Again,
in.
they can't fail,
Can't
so just-
fail, just push those
Only
in.
one place.
Okay,
Gene Stealer's over here. We're going
Yes.
to try and get to the Hornet.
they're going to fail.
Probably. I think that's it.
I think they make
I
it.
think they make it. I'll just check.
Not by much, but they make it.
Yeah, it's well in. So I think that is
Is that the charges finished?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
we'll
so.
move all those in and be back in the fight phase.
Okay.
Okay, so on to the fight phase, and we're starting with the Swarm Lord.
Yep. The Supreme Leader is leading by example.
He's going to fail.
Probably. So he's hitting on 2s with his swords. That's a bad start.
Yes.
And he will be wounding on 4s.
4s.
That's good. 1 gets through, that's a mortal, plus it's -3.
So a 6 up save. No, I tried.
So that's 4 damage so far.
Yes. So I'm down to 4.
And then his tail hits and fails to wound.
Okay, so
Very
4.
good.
Mark that up. Do you know where you're going next?
Yeah, we can just go with that Carnifex over there.
On to the Wraith Knight, is it? Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Actually, let me just quickly check the stats because they get benefits when they charge
Okay.
it.
Okay, so we've got 2 living battering rams coming in here. And what's going to happen?
Well, on a 4+, when they charge down,
Okay,
he would suffer a mortal wound, so he does take 1 mortal
so I'm
wound.
down to 4.
Yes.
Ouch, just impaled myself on the sword.
Very good.
That's the most damage it's going to do during the battle, that's for sure. Right, and now you've got your attacks.
Yes, I was just checking what the Bone Mace does. Okay. Right, so he's got 5 attacks with his talons. He's hitting on 3s and rerolling 1s. He's hitting on 3s because they charged in.
Strength 7.
Yeah, so it'll be 5s.
Oh dear.
So there's 2,
Minus.
and it is -3.
Minus 3. 5 ups. Oh, I've got a wrong dice there, I'll just roll it anyway. Oh,
And dice.
double 1. So that's him going boom.
Well, hopefully not.
Ah, it's automatic, is it not?
No.
Okay. Oh
dear.
No, that's him gone. That was, yeah, as usual. They had his bit as... He actually killed something.
He did.
Not much, but he killed something.
It's because he was fighting the Zonthropes who are quite resilient.
They shouldn't be that resilient, so just behave yourself.
No, they shouldn't.
Okay, so next fight, you've got 2 sets of Gene Stealers to go. 3 sets of Gene Stealers to go.
Yes.
You want to go with one of those? Or?
Okay, yeah, we'll go with the single Gene Stealer then.
Okay.
Let me just get some dice. 3 dice. So 3 attacks. 2 hits. I'm hitting on 3s.
3's to... Oh,
1 -1.
right, -1. Oh, so close.
Oh, kills
1 dead.
Kills all it. And we'll put the other Guardians. Guardians. Other
Guardians.
Gene Stealers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. So I'll just roll this 3 times.
Okay.
So that's 5 hits. Just do the hits again. It's 9 hits. The last one takes it to 11.
11.
Let me see if I can get 11.
Yeah, you can get 11 dice, and you'll be 5s to wound.
Yes. Okay. Nice ones there. So there's 2 at -1 and there's 3 at -4.
So one's dead anyway. So we've got 2 saves, and they're both made. So basically, he just caused 3 damage. So the one carries over. And you've got the ones against the Hornets as well.
Okay. There is 3, 7 here. So first 7, 3 hits. We get 3 attacks each, everyone. Second 7 is another 6, that's 9. And the last one does 5, so that's 14.
And you'll need 5 to wound again.
Right, 7 get 14 dice. So 11. 14, needing 5s. Okay, so 1 at -4 and
2 at
-2 at -1.
2 at -1. Let's show them here. There's 1 through. And so that's 2 damage through. So that blows 1 up.
Okay.
And we'll see if it does anything. No. So that's 1 dead.
Okay.
And is that the end of your combat?
That's the end of my charges.
Alright, so just come back in a minute. We'll think where I'm going to go first. So starting the fight back, I'll go with this Wraithblade first. And I get 3 attacks, 2 base, 1 for the swords. Hitting on 3s, and I am still in range of this Spirit Seer, so 0 1s. And of course, I get 2 2s. A 5 to wound. Hey, there's a 1. Okay, I can take a message. Where are you going to go next, Paul?
I am going to go with the Tyranids, but I'm going to have to check his stats.
Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so the Tyranids is going to attack the Wave Serpent.
Gets 4 attacks still, because he's not that dead yet. They all hit.
Come on.
Wounded on 4s. That's 2 wounds at -1.
4 up saves. Oh, I've got that dice again. It's rolling well though, so I'm keeping it.
2 damage.
2 damage, so down to 6 damage on that Wave Serpent.
Okay.
And it's on to me to fight next. And I think you've got those. I think all you've got left is those Hormigans.
Yep.
So
Black Carnifex.
And, I can't do anything about that. So I'll fight back with the Wave Serpent, who's going to get D3 attacks against the Hormigans.
No. 2 attacks.
2 attacks, hit on 6s. Yeah, that's that down. So it's you to go now.
Okay, we'll just go with that Carnifex and we'll try and end that quickly.
I think that won't be a problem.
So he's got 5 attacks. He is only hitting on 4s.
Yes.
That's been them marked anyway. I'm pretty sure those will wound.
Dear.
So 4 -3.
Yeah, we can make all of those. Okay.
He's dead. Dead.
Oh
no.
I've killed all your Hormigans.
The
Yay!
Termagants have just been
Is it
destroyed.
Termagants? Yeah, there we go. So, yes, so that's that. So we'll go back with the Wraithlord here now
Yes.
for attacks. I'll just have to. He's still on 4, so that's 8. So he's still on full damage. So I will hit your Swarmlord.
Okay.
It's for fun. So I'll go here, and I need 3s to hit. Oh, Swarmlord's going down. Can you sense it? 3s to wound. Come on. Last command point.
Okay.
Yes, you're going to fail all 3 3+s now.
Oh, possibly.
You're going to fail them all.
Failed 1. I didn't have any CP, so
D6 damage. 5.
Does have Catalyst on.
Yes. You watch this, he'll make 3 of them.
Made none. So it takes 5 damage.
Oh, he's going down. He's going
5.
down to 5 wounds.
Okay, we'll just go straight into the Hormigants.
Okay.
They're attacking the Wave Serpent. I think they hit on 4s.
Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you the dice yet.
And they get to reroll 1s because it's Scythe and Talons.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry. And there'll be 6s to wound. No. Okay, very good.
Very good. So I've fought back there. I've just got. I'm just going to double check my stats and we'll be back. Okay, so I'll fight back here. And at the moment I have 7 Guardians able to fight against this one Gene Stealer.
You should have.
Oh, he's unbelievable.
Bad start.
Don't. I'm still going to check these dice. I think you've given me loaded dice to wound.
Is that 1?
That's none.
No.
That's none. Okay.
Lives.
He lives. Just really what I wanted. And 4 attacks from the Wraith Guard against the Gene Stealers there. So, 3. I'm wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. 5 up invulnerables.
What is one?
Tumbleweed, there's Tumbleweed, and the Hornets over the far side, I'm just going to film it from here. But it's 4 attacks from the Hornets against the Gene Stealers. Yep, no hits. And that is the end of the fight phase. Is there any morals to take? I have none.
I think there might be here for the Gene Stealers who lost 4.
I'll just let you measure that just now, but the Swarmlord's quite close.
Yeah, but
What's the range? 18 meant to be?
yeah, so he's
Just out?
He's just out. It's 30 for this guy, but I think he's in.
Yep,
Is that over the base?
yeah,
He's
that's
in.
fine, yeah.
Just.
In. So no morals to take.
So I'll do some consolidates towards you and then.
Yep, and we'll be back after that. So that's the end of the Tyranid's turn. How did you do in that turn, Paul?
I think it went pretty well.
I would say so.
I got the secondary Titan Hunter, so I got 10 points for that.
Yeah.
And every, I've managed to get in every corner, so I've got 3 points for engage. I didn't do investigate sites.
Nope.
Because this first year, I think was probably within 6 inches of the centre.
Yeah. And you were deciding to push forward for engaging.
Yeah, I needed to push forward to get some control. I think there's stuff going to die next turn. Obviously I got 10 points for Playmate at the start, so I got 23 points.
I think you're looking in a very strong position at the moment.
Yeah, so it's 28 to 5 at the moment. This must have been on... I don't know who that was on.
What was it? Your Carnifex there, yeah.
One of them.
Yeah, that was the one. It was this one, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was. I'll put on that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, going into turn 2 for
Eldar.
For the Eldar.
Looks like they're in turn 5 with what's left, but it's turn 2.
Well, I think, yeah, we'll see. So we're back. It's turn 2 for the Craftworld Eldar, and it's the end of the command and the movement phase.
Yes.
We'll summarise what's happened.
Well,
and your points as well.
Yeah. Controlled 3 at the start of turn, so 10 victory points there. Stayed in combat in these 2 positions. Pulling out, I couldn't shoot, so I may as well stay and try and do something, let's be honest.
Yeah.
These have all stayed in combat as well. I flicker jump with the warp spiders.
From under the tunnel, under
Yes,
the bridge.
and rolled 9. From 4d6, so that's a bit below average. I was hoping to get over here with them and get within the 12 inches of the Neurothrope, and I would have shot the Neurothrope because he's out on his own.
Yes.
Farseer has moved forward to bravely engage this Carnifex on his own.
Yeah, that'd be good.
The Spirits here is trying to engage this Carnifex on his own. I've stayed in combat with the Hornets as well, trying to shoot the Gene Stealers. Pulling out, I couldn't do anything. And I've just shuffled forward a bit with this Wave Serpent. Maybe try and pick off the other. If I could kill all 3 Carnifexes, the game would be absolutely amazing. But let's be honest, I'll struggle to kill 1. And that's it, that was the movement phase. I've not got a lot left.
Done what you could.
Yeah.
So we will be back in the psychic phase.
Yes.
Psychic phase, turn 2 for the Craftworld.
Yep, and we're going to start with a smite with this Spirits here.
Excellent.
It's nice big 12, come on. An 8.
That's an 8.
I'll take an 8.
It's I don't know if you're in shadow, so I'm going to try and deny anyway. I'll try and roll here. We will have to measure and see if you're in shadow.
Who would cause it?
It would be him, the Neurothrope.
There's your measurement? No.
No, so it goes off. Okay, I'm just going to have to let that happen.
We'll go with the D3.
Yes.
Come on. Oh
He
no!
lives.
With 1 wound.
Very good.
And we'll just go straight to the Farseer.
Okay.
He's going to go with a smite first.
Yes.
He'll use his runes on that one.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Okay,
That's a 6.
That is a 6 this time.
Shadow.
I will try and deny. I've got plenty of denies around.
Oh dear.
Not with that though.
So that's D3.
Yes.
For the big 3.
For the big 3.
They're both on 1.
Oh, that's interesting.
And he is going to cast Doom onto this one here.
Onto the one that's fully wounded. Sorry. It's got full wounds remaining.
And it fails.
And it fails because it's -1.
Yes. So that's the end of the psychic phase.
Okay. We'll be right back. So, turn 2, shooting phase for the Craftworld. We're starting with the Wraith Lord.
Yes, a bright lance and 2 shrieking catapults into the Swarmlord.
Into his face.
Well, you probably miss. On 4 wounds, so it still counts as 8 for the Yandin, so hitting on a 3 with the bright lance. Hits. Wounding on a 3. It wounds.
Okay. That will be a 4-up invulnerable save for a 3. I do have 1 CP, I think. Do I? I'll just quickly check.
No, because you used your 2 to double shoot.
Nope, I'm 0, so yeah, go.
Oh, D6 damage. Oh no.
Under the...
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
And we're going to keep it. Yes, of course I am.
Okay, he's got Catalyst active, I think.
Yep.
So 5 ups, he shrugs it. He shrugs none.
4 stricken catapults.
Okay.
Oh no! 1 hit.
Okay.
5 to wound. Oh!
Oh.
1 4 plus invulnerable. Oh! No!
Okay, so what's next?
Bah. Right. 2 bright lances into Tyranids.
Tyranids.
And the cannon, I'll just put into the
Gaunts.
guns. So I'll do the cannon first.
The Gaunts, whatever they're called.
Hormagaunts, yep. So we're hitting 3s because it's not a heavy weapon.
Okay.
Counting some 12 wounds still. So 3 hits and 2 wounds. Is 2 wounds.
On the
Hormagaunts.
The Hormagaunts, is it? No minus, eh?
Hormagaunts.
2 die, I think.
Yes. And 2 bright lances on the Tyranids. Hitting on 4s. Oh! But wounding on 4s, it's on strength 8. Oh!
2 wounds.
2 at -4. So vulnerables that you've been making lots of.
Yeah, so he's got Dermic Symbiosis, so it's 2 5 ups. Oh dear.
That camera's gonna. I'm trying to make a game of this and you're ruining it. I'm gonna put a pistol onto this Carnifex.
Yeah, this'll work. It hits.
Oh! Minus 3.
Is it? It's not 4?
No, it's -3.
So I get a 6-up save, and he
He's dead.
dies. I don't think he explodes. I'll roll an enemy check, though.
And I'll do the same here, hopefully.
Of course.
He hits.
Here is a hit.
Oh!
Ow. I need a 6.
No! This is just a joke.
You killed 1 with a pistol. Be
Go
happy.
away.
Be happy. Okay, the
Hornets into the Gene Stores.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s because we're in combat with you.
Okay.
8 shots.
Lots of shots.
That's a cold dice. That's clear. So 50%. 3s to wound, it's strength 7. 2. Don't you dare.
1 dies. Okay, so the waves are put in the back.
Yep, 4 catapult shots
Into
the gods and 2 bright lands into the Carnifex that's not been touched.
Okay, so
And with this luck, probably won't be touched once I've finished. So, 4 shots on the gods. Oh, come on.
that's amazing.
But we know what's going to happen. 3s. Yeah, well.
So
one dead,
one
2
dead.
saves.
1 dead, 2 saves, and
Stop it!
2 die in total. Very good. And so what you
Bright
got?
lances.
Yep.
We know exactly. After. No. 1 hit, okay. And it wounds, because you're toughness 7.
What's the minus?
-4.
So I can't save it.
D6.
Takes 2.
Yeah.
So 2 gaunts and 2 damage. I'll mark that up.
Okay.
Okay, and the last unit that could have fired was the Warp Spiders, but they are out of range of everything, because everything's in combat. So on to the charge phase.
Yes.
The The lone farseer.
loathed to do it. But he does have a 10-inch charge.
To the Carnifex.
He could kill it,
Yeah, he could.
theoretically.
And he could bounce its attacks.
But I'm going to go with the Spirit Seer onto this one.
Okay.
So 5.
Can't fail there.
So let's go in. And what he's actually going to do is it's an 11-inch charge into the gaunt, so I'm going to go for that.
Okay. There's a 2, so it's a fail.
And that's how it can do a charge.
Okay. On to the fight phase.
Fight phase.
Alright. So it's turn 2, Craftworld's fight phase, and the only unit who charged was the Spirit Seer.
Yes, so 2 attacks hitting on 2s.
Can't see. Double 6. Very good.
How can I not roll the 6s at the right times? And wounded on 2s. Oh, come on. I'm going to re-roll that. Last command point. Yep, 2 wounds.
So 2 3-up saves on the Carnifex. And of course, 2 3s are the result. Adam is less than happy right now. Okay, so straight on to the ongoing combat, which will be the Swarm Lord. Of course, he's got 1 wound, he's going to die to the Wraith Lord. So he's going to punch the Wraith Lord with his 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. He's only strength 6 now, so it'll be wounded on 5s. From which we get 2. We'll just do his tail as well, so he hits with his tail. That's toughness 8. Strength 8, sorry, so that is another wound.
Wound? On a 3?
Yes, strength. Oh, sorry, I'm talking crap. I'm talking badly. So it's only 2 at minus 3.
Only 2.
Only 2, he says.
Yeah. He's dead.
6 damage, so that kills him. Doesn't he blow up, does he?
No. He's going to blow up when he hits the wall.
Excellent. Now the Swarm Lord is safe. With 1 wound remaining. Do you want to stop and think about what you're going to do?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to go here with the Guardians.
The Guardians.
In fact, I'll go with the Wraith Guard first.
The Wraith Guard.
He can't do much, so Wraith Guard 3s. And 3s.
Oh my god.
Don't you dare roll a 5+. Yay!
Hey, these are the dies. Okay, the next ongoing combat is going to be the Tyranids, and the Gene Stealer is going to fight the Guardians before he dies. So he gets 3 attacks, and they all hit. And that is 2 wounds at minus 1.
2 dead.
He kills 2 Guardians. He's done a good job.
I'll go with the Wraith Serpent next.
Okay.
So 3 attacks onto your
Tyranids. Or the Hormagaunts, okay.
I'm going to roll 3 6s and kill them all.
They are still there.
Okay, no hits.
No hits there, unfortunate. Okay, so I will go with the Gene Stealers next.
You've got ones over here that could fight for me.
Oh, is that right? They've already been punched here.
Yeah.
Okay then, we'll go over here, and there is 6 here. I could get 18 dice, but I'm not going to be able to. I'll tell you what, I'll cut and get 18 dice. Okay, so 18 attacks, 3 each from the Gene Stealers into the Hornets. And that is... Well, we'll come back to you on that with the wounds. So that was 11 hits. And for the wounds, we need 5s.
2.
So 1 at minus 4 and 1 at minus 1.
So 1 4-up save.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Brilliant.
So 1 damage.
1 damage from all that.
I'll just fight back there.
Okay.
Much anything else. 2 hits. Only 1 wound.
Okay. I'll take 1 save on the Gene Stealers. And 1 dice.
Yay!
Okay, next unit to activate for the Tyranids is the 3 Gene Stealers against the Wraith Guard. And they have 3 attacks each. So it's 9. 10 on 3s.
7 hits.
Yep. 7 hits. And wounding on 5. Oh dear. So those 6s are minus
That's 2 dead.
4. Adam's not very happy there. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so the Guardians at the back here are going to fight the lone Gene Stealer. They should kill him.
We said that last time. Okay.
They should kill him.
What? There's still...
That's alright.
No, it's not.
Not bad.
Was that a 3? I can't remember.
Let's say it was.
Okay. 5's to good. 1 wound.
1 wound. 1 save. 1 dead. Yay! Okay, next unit will be the Carnifex fighting the Insane Spirits here, who failed to kill him.
Yeah, you should have died.
He should have. So let's just start with his Bone Mace Tail, which hits. And it wounds. It's -1, doesn't matter though. Saves, and then he has 5 attacks. He will be hitting on 4s. He is rerolling 1s.
That means you get 3 hits then. Oh!
Just the 1. Wounding on... Well, that'll wound.
Oh.
And that will save.
Take it.
Very good. Okay, the last of the combats now. The Tyranids is fighting the Wave Serpent. He's got 4 attacks. He is hitting on 4s, so it's just 2 hits. He's wounded on 4s, that's 1 at -1.
Whoops. Nope.
That's 2 damage. And then the 3 Hormigants have no choice but to fight the Wave Serpent for what it's worth. They are hitting on 4s, but they're rerolling 1s. And they will be wounding on 6s, I believe. 1 wound, please. It's a save.
No minus?
No minus, very good. I believe that's all the combats. So
Yeah.
we shall summarise, we'll get all the damage put down, we'll summarise and come back. Okay, so not forgetting, end of the fight phase on a 6, the Spirit Seer from the Carnifex would take a mortal wound. And he does not. So, end of the turn for the Craftworld.
Yes.
Points?
You get 3 points because I'm engaging on all fronts.
Yeah.
I grind it down, I only kill the same number of units as you. Because I failed to kill a number of 1 wound units.
Yep.
And the Swarm Lord would have been worth a lot of points to this turn as well, but failed to get him.
Yep.
So he's cost me a lot of points this turn.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The Wraith Lord died as well, so
Yeah.
I think it killed more. But if the Swarm Lord had died, it would have been equal still. So
Yeah, but still would have got cut the head off.
you would have.
But
So you got 10 at the start of the turn and 3 for engage. So you got 13 for the turn.
yeah.
Okay.
This could be the last turn.
Let's go on to turn 3 for the Tyranids.
Okay, so the end of Tyranids turn 2 command and movement phase.
Turn 3.
Turn 3. Well, it just feels worse than that. I have to say. Here's Mr. Lucky.
Yeah, I've been rolling pretty well on the saves, to be fair, so Adam's punching walls and stuff.
That didn't punch in.
No, he didn't. He just cried. So,
Like a baby.
start of the phase, I got 1 command point back, and
Okay.
everything that was wounded healed by 1.
Yeah.
So the Swarm Lord's now on 2 wounds. Not that it's...
This here that should have been dead
Yeah,
long ago.
so he was on 1 wound and he was laughing. He's still laughing now. So, everything that could move has moved forwards towards the enemy. Everything else was in combat. The Moloch stayed still because he was already close to the Guardians. The Carnifex here has moved up.
Here's the most skillfully used unit in the whole game. Yep. They take a lot of skill to use. Okay.
Yep, very skilled unit there. This Carnifex has moved up to try and charge the Hornets. And the Zonethropes that were doing nothing last turn have floated over the Spirit Seer to smite him.
You're saying it's just they just float over with impunity. And
Yes.
smite, because that's how easy it is for them now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And Gaunt's here, you can't see them, they've ran around this building. They're not going to do much there, they're going to try and charge.
Yeah.
They're going to try and charge the Wave Serpent just
Just shut me down completely.
to shut him down.
Yeah.
Possibly take that objective.
Well, I think you're guaranteed.
So we will go into the Psychic phase.
Yes, be back in a minute. Okay, and start the psychic phase. And we're starting with the Zonethropes.
Yep. We're going to cast Smite. He can't reroll 1, so that is a 7.
So I will try and deny that with the Spirit Seer himself, trying to keep himself alive.
He does.
Yes.
Very good. We'll swiftly go to the Neurothrope, who will cast Smite.
Is that on the far here, I take it?
Is that gone?
That's 10.
Okay.
So I will try and dispel that. No, got the wrong dice again. I will re-roll that with my runes.
Do you have any?
Yeah. No, that's a cock dice, but it doesn't matter. It wouldn't make us
So it will be D3 damage. It will be 3.
3. So 3 5-ups to ignore.
Yes. It's Ghost Hell.
Yeah. Watch this. I can do it as well.
Okay. Almost.
Ah well.
Take-
2 wounds.
He takes 2 for what it's worth. Okay, so we'll go straight to the Swarm Lord.
Yes.
He's going to cast Catalyst on himself.
Okay. Oh, I'm dropping my dice.
And he's dropping dice. Just roll it here. It does pass.
7. I will try and deny that with the Farseer.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, and he will cast a Smite as well.
Okay, I'm just going to check something.
One cocked. That's a 2 so far. Oh, here's a way.
What did you get?
A 7.
That was a way. 7. I do have a third deny because that's my Warlord trait.
Okay.
So,
D3 onto the Wraithblade says 2 mortal wound.
2 mortal wounds. Okay, so I'll mark that up in a minute.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, we'll be back in the shooting phase. Okay, start of the shooting phase, and I think the Swarm Lord's going to move again.
Yes, he is. So he's just going to move towards the Wave Serpent here.
Okay.
Taking his wounds with him. Yes. He's just dropped to 1 there.
Oh yeah, well that's just the way it goes.
Okay, and we'll just go straight to it. We'll try.
What are you going to do?
We're going to shoot the Farseer with the Hive Guard.
Oh right, this skillful unit back here.
Yes, that one there.
Okay.
11, 12. Well, hopefully this is the right amount.
Bye bye, Farseer.
So they are hitting on 3.
3s, yes.
I think. And they'll be winding on 2s. Yes, okay, so that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Only 9.
Only 9.
I don't know how many that is, but he's dead.
He is dead, yes. Goodbye, Farseer.
Goodbye. You will not be missed.
We could move straight onto the Tyranids, who has to shoot the other Wave Serpent. He has no choice.
Yes, he's in combat here.
So here's the Stinger Salvo. He
Oh,
rolls.
sorry, I've not got your dice there.
That's okay, he's only hit once.
Yep,
And that is not a wound.
not a wound.
So we'll go into his heavy acid spray. It's 5 shots. 5 hits, sorry.
4s.
Yeah, so 3 wounds at -1.
I'll throw them here. 4-ups.
Very
Oh, that can do it as well.
Very good. And that is a shooting.
That's all you're shooting?
That's it.
That was about as effective as my shooting, except I've got a lot more guns.
Oh, I tell a lie. I've got some gaunts.
Oh dear.
But 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 gaunts.
Gaunts here.
They're going to be shooting a Wave Serpent.
Okay.
They're -1 to hit because they advanced. 9. Okay, so that's actually pretty good.
Yes.
We've got 5 hits from that. And there's 2 saves.
Okay. Yeah, there's a wound.
Sorry.
Yes.
That is the shooting now.
Okay. Back in the charge phase. Okay, so on to the charge phase. I have 0 command points, so...
There's no Overwatch.
No.
So the Moloch can't fail. He's gone in.
Yes.
7. There's no benefit to me going behind him, so just go there.
Double 1.
The Swarm Lords want to go in here.
Double 1.
I do have a command point if that happens.
Double 1.
That's good.
That's double 1.
Good enough. So he's just going to get on the
Yeah,
objective.
he's going in there.
The Gaunts are going to go in.
They're not advanced.
Oh, they did, so they're not going to go in.
Yeah.
This Carnifex is going to go into the Hornets. It's a 4.
Oh, yeah.
And it's passes. He'll just go here. To be fair, he's probably about there. The Zoanthropes will go in 2. No, they advance to get there, sorry.
Yeah. I think that's you.
I think that's me, yeah.
Okay. So we're back in the fight phase. Okay, so starting the fight phase with the Swarm Lord.
Yep, so we'll use his tail first. Very good. Hitting on a 2. Wounding on a 5, so it does nothing. He's down to 2 wounds, so he only has 4 attacks. He's hitting on 2s. Is that one there?
Yep.
And he will be wounding on 5.
5. So,
That is
come on.
2 wounds.
One's mortal wound as well.
One is a mortal. Yeah, it's 2 minus 3.
Oh, did save one.
Yep, so that is 4 damage.
4 damage.
That's
I'll
all.
mark that up. That's him down to, what, 8?
Yep, okay.
And you're going to look up the
We'll
Moloch.
go with the
next.
Moloch next, but let me just check
Back in a
his
second.
stats.
Okay, so back with the Moloch.
Yep. Okay, so first we're going to use his jaws, which miss, and then his tail, which hits. We'll just continue with the tail for a moment. Doesn't wound. Okay. Now his regular attacks. So he's got 8 attacks, and he does get to reroll ones. So there's none, and he is hitting on 4s.
Oh dear.
So that was pretty bad. He is wounded on 2s. So that's 2 saves. Just standard saves.
2 5-ups. One here. Nope, 2 dead.
Kills 2 guardians.
Take 2 from the back.
Okay.
You throw them in the bin.
Yep.
In fact, throw them in there.
Okay. Did I do the Carnifex yet?
Nope.
Okay, just go straight to him then. Okay, so he charged in, so on a 4 up, there's a mortal wound, so
Yep.
it's a mortal wound. We'll use his tail, which misses,
Goes that way.
and then his 5 attacks, rerolling 1s, so that will be 3 hits.
3s.
And then, sorry, under the building there, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Minus 3.
So 6 ups.
Well done.
One gets through, so that's 4 wounds
4
taken.
wounds, yeah.
And anything else charged this turn? I think that's it.
I think that is it.
So I'll go on to looking at what I want to attack with first.
Yes.
Okay, and we'll start back with the hero spirits here. They can't possibly manage to stay alive again. So, oh dear.
Gets to reroll 1s, does he not?
Nope, only
Sure.
for Wraith construct units. So 1 hit, and then a 2. Yeah, it's only 1 3 plus that can save you now, Paul.
Oh, it's not EP, is it?
Oh!
Very good. I could.
Come on,
I
are
could.
you gonna? Are you? Are you?
I'm going to keep it for the Swarm Lord just
I
in
thought
case.
so. Okay, goodbye.
Oh, is it? You don't have to roll D3.
Oh, you've got 2 wounds now. Oh, don't do this to me.
You've got no CP. Okay, very good.
Great camera. That's the camera work shows how I'm feeling at the moment. Okay. Ah dear. Right, on you go.
And I go.
Stupid ability to get 1 wound back every time.
Let me have a think where I was.
Okay, and I would like to say another fruitless attack from the Gene Stealers here, but I'm not so sure.
Okay, so the 3 Gene Sealers, 6 attacks.
Yes.
Going into the 2 Wraith cards. I think
They're not 9, I thought they had 3 each.
You do. So here's another 3 for you.
That's what you get.
Didn't help anyway.
5's to
0.
Oh, that makes us roll the 6 as you
Very
roll last
good.
turn.
Very good.
Okay, and that means I will fight here against the Gene Stealers. Let's try and get rid of 1 or 2.
Okay.
So I've got 4 attacks. Hitting on 6s, 1,
Very good.
and it wounds a Gene Stealer. And it
kills
kills, yay!
Very good.
Go away! Okay, and the Tyranids is now going to hit the Wave Serpent.
Sure is. So 4 attacks.
Oh, sorry, I've got your dice.
I've only got 1 hit though.
Oh, that's a shame.
Wounded on 4s, that will be a wound at -1.
Ah, dear. Right, 4 up save.
That'll be 2 damage, please.
He's down to 2.
Is it still me or are you going to fight?
I may as well fight there against the Hogwarts.
Okay.
So 4 wounds, still count as being on my middle bracket, because that's obviously 2 up to 4 being a hand in. So D3. Yeah. One attack, hitting on a
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty. Yeah. Okay.
Pretty grim. And do you know where you're going next?
Yeah, we'll stay with the Horgans.
Okay, so 6 attacks again.
These are the ones I've done nothing all game.
Yeah, they've held me up there.
I think they get to reroll.
Yes, they do.
So that's not bad. Hits wise. Needing 6s, but nothing.
Nothing. Okay, and I think it's just me to strike back everywhere now. You've still got your Carnifex to go. So we'll do that next. But I'll go with the Wraith Guard. I'll go with the Wraith Guard next. So two attacks, both hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound on the Gene Stealers.
Okay.
1 wound. You've got 2 dice in your hand.
Okay.
Next.
The Gene Stealers on the far side.
Yes.
4. Okay, so 12 attacks into the Hornets. 1 under the table. So 1. So they're hitting on 3s and they're wounding on 5s and 6s. So there's 2 at minus 4 and then 3 at minus 1.
3 at minus 1. So 3 at minus 1.
Very good.
So that's 5 wounds.
Okay.
So that one dies and a wound carried over to the other one.
Excellent.
And that's why I never like playing the Hornets. So next is myself to go. Let's kill Swarm Lord. Wave Serpent. Paul got really upset. They thought we'd killing the Hive Tyrant there.
A shudder.
So 3 attacks. Okay, that's that dream over. And you've just got this attack here. You've got another failed attack on the spirits here.
Have I?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that then. We'll use his primary weapons.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm over here.
You were away before I was ready.
2 hits and 1
1
wound.
wound. That's okay, I can save that, no problem at all. Oh, failed.
3 damage.
Yeah, so he's got 1 left.
And his tail. This is.
Oh, see?
Is it the end of the fight?
Hero of the Yandin.
We'll just see if we kill him now, because if we're all set.
No.
He would have died.
Yeah, but he didn't. And you going to pile in there, are you?
I'm going to consolidate, but we'll do that.
I'll consolidate, yep. So I've just got 3 Guardians, 5 Guardians, they're all hiding behind there. So, hitting on 3s. Toughness, it's going to be 6s.
6, yeah.
1 wound, no modifier.
Takes it.
Oh, he rolled that before I even got a chance to get over there. He rolled a 2.
That was a 2, yeah.
Yes.
Takes
so
it.
Takes a wound.
Okay.
We'll take every little victory where we can.
We'll get consolidates and mark them up.
Yes, we'll be back in a minute. And into the morale phase now. The Guardians did lose 2, so I have to take a check for them. And they passed. I don't think anybody elsewhere has anything to worry about. So,
No, I don't think so.
how do you feel about that turn?
Pretty good. I think that's the game over, to be
Look at the
honest.
smile. Look at the smile. Yeah, you've stopped me scoring primary. I'm still going to come in and give you.
Yeah, see what happens.
But especially when you bounced all the shots that managed to get through last turn, just that was the end of it, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so points wise, obviously I got 10 points at the start for the primaries.
Yes.
I got 3 for engaging all fronts. I didn't try and cast the action because the Farseer was there. It's gone now.
And it has to start at the end of your movement phase.
Yes.
Which seems to indicate that if there's enemy troops there at the end of their turn, you'll not be able to do that action.
Yes.
So.
And obviously I already scored the Titan Killer, so I can't do that again. Units, just for your grind them down, I think I killed
Farseer?
1.
Farseer?
Just the Farseer.
Yeah, so I could.
I think.
I might get grinded down for a turn, but I doubt it.
You could.
I won't. Okay, let's go on to the Eldar turn 3.
Okay, we're back. It's turn 3. It's Eldar's turn 3. And it's the end of the command and the movement phase.
So I got 1 command point back. And then during the movement phase, I remembered this turn to move the Wraith Guard out because I can still shoot them.
Yeah.
I got that last time.
We had a little chat and we thought maybe that they could have killed the Moloch, but the Moloch didn't do much anyway, so. Yeah.
It wouldn't have changed much. The Guardians have withdrawn because there's no point in staying in that combat at the moment. They're still holding the objective because they are within 3 inches.
Yep.
I've kept the Hornet in the hope that it can stay alive because it'll at least.
It's going to contest.
It's going to contest because you'll not be able to get close enough realistically with your obsec.
Yep.
And Spirits here stay down, you've got to try and smite. And the Orc Spiders have come over. The plan is, same as what it was last turn, because last turn, had I just moved them up and charged here, I would have held this point. That was a big mistake, but the plan was to get here and shoot that last turn. So,
Yep.
we're trying to get rid of this turn and charge in there, so I might take you off 2. stop you scoring next turn, maybe. But not if you take this one. So it's all... I've no hope here, but I'm just trying to do what I can.
And at the start of the turn, you got 10 points. No, you got 0 points.
0 points.
Because you didn't control more than 2.
Does anybody listening get the feeling Paul was rubbing that one in?
I'm not rubbing it in.
Just a wee...
Making it nice and clear for everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
Moving on to the psychic phase.
Yes.
Okay, we're back, and there is only one caster.
Yes.
The spirit's here.
So it's a smite.
And it will kill.
Oh!
It's an 11. Oh my god.
Roll your 12. That's a 10. No, because I'm out,
No,
I'm
you're
out
outside
range.
now.
Yeah.
With
Yes.
everyone.
Roll your 12, sir. You may as well, there's nothing else you can do.
Yep, okay. May as well. May as well, he says. Double sixes. No.
Take him off.
He's dead. He's dead. Okay, we're back, and it's a shooting phase for the Craftworld.
Yes.
And we're starting with...
I'm going to unload my shields into your swordboard.
Alright, okay.
So on a 2+.
Okay.
Yes.
It happens.
Now, come on. He makes a lot of 5+s. All I need is a 3+. Yes. 3 mortal wounds.
Okay. Okay, so it's catalysts or he's dead. He's alive.
I've still got my shooting to go.
But he's alive right now.
Yeah.
On 1 wound again.
Let's continue the shooting. I was hoping not to have to go into this dice rolling, but
Okay.
4 catapults.
Very good. They're a
They
hit.
still count as full. Because they're assault. Wounds, nothing. 2 bright lances.
Here we go.
1 hit,
There we go.
1 wound, 4+ invulnerable. I hate that figure with a passion. I'm never playing this game again. And that's the end of it.
Okay. After some laughter off camera, we're going to the Wraith Guard.
And some harsh words about rolling 66% saves. Right. 2 Wraithguard, going to shoot the Morlock.
Oh yes, okay.
3s. Oh, well, 1 hit.
Okay.
And it's a wound.
Okay.
At minus lots.
I can't save that, obviously.
D6 damage. Now,
Okay, Wave Serpent's going to unload into the Hormigants and
Hormigants and the Bright Lances into the
Tyranids.
effects. I've lost the ability to speak now. It's just
Yeah, the dice rolls are killing them.
cannon into the Hormigants. So Kent having 4 wounds, so hitting on 4s now with the assault weapon. So 2. It's strength 6 that weapon, is it?
Yeah.
Yes. So then you toughness 2 wounds. 1's at minus 4.
So 1
Minus
dice.
3, 1's at minus 3.
And 1 dice, so 2 die in total. Okay.
Hitting on 5s with the Bright Lances. Yeah, that is a 5, but not that I want it.
Not the right 5. Okay. Very good. I'll move those models away. Warp Spiders next.
Yeah.
Into the Neurothrope.
Yes. So hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Not bad. Strength 6, so wounding on 3s. It doesn't matter about the 6s because you've got your invulnerable.
And then
6. 6 wounds.
6 wounds on the Neurothrope. I think I've got 6 in my hand, let's see. Needing 3s and a failed 3. How many damage each is it?
1.
I'll just leave that then, that's fine. Okay, after that, the Hornet is going next.
Yep. 4 into the Gene Stealers because I could if I got all 4. I'll go into the Carnifex. Let's get them all 4+.
Can't see. Is that bad?
So I'll just bring it over there. That's 2, 3. That's 3, 3, 3 and a 1.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think you could have shot them because they're out of combat.
Who?
Genies.
Are they out of combat?
They're out of combat.
Oh, right, okay.
Doesn't matter anyway. Doesn't matter. You're going to shoot the pistol on the spirits here?
Oh, just shoot a thermic gun. There's no point shooting them, they'll just get the wound back.
There's a hit.
And it's a wound.
There's a wound, and it is a dead Terminator.
Yay!
Okay, turn 3 charge phase for the Eldar. There's only a couple.
Pop spiders going into the 2 units here.
Into the Hormigants and the Tyranids.
Yeah.
And it is an 8.
We'll move them in a minute.
Okay.
And the Spirit Seer's continuing his rampage and going after your Zonethropes.
Yes, he's in there.
Okay, so
That's
we'll
it.
go on to the combat phase.
Okay, we're back in the fight phase, and the warp spiders are going to rip this Hormigant apart.
The Exarch and 2 will fight the Gaunt, and 2 will go into the
Tyranids.
Tyranids. So the Exarch first has 3 attacks with his power blades. First 3 hits.
Brilliant.
And one gets through, but it's -2, so that's a dead Hormigant.
It is dead.
Yay.
Okay, we'll get him away later.
Oops. 2 attacks against the big boy. 1 for no wounds.
Okay.
And straight onto the spirits here.
Yes.
2 attacks hit on 2s. Wounding on 2s.
Okay.
1 gets through. 1 3 up invulnerable. Yeah, very good.
Yes.
So where would you like to go first on your combat?
Let me have a little think. And we'll come back. We're coming back to the spirits here. He can re-roll ones of hit rolls of 1 for himself, so we're going to do that now.
Hits.
It now hits.
Wounds.
And it now wounds.
And makes no difference.
And it made no difference, but we did it.
Yeah.
So, ongoing combats, because there was only 2 charges, I'm going to pick the Swarmlord, because he's only got 1 wound, and just in case the Wave Serpent manages to squash him.
I never kill him, so I don't know what you're worrying about.
Let's just go there. So, he's got 4 attacks left.
3 hits.
I've got 3 hits there, dice are all over the place. Okay.
5's to wound.
I'll just roll here. He's got 5s to wound. So that is 1 wound.
That's not a save.
Okay. And so his other weapon, which is his tail, hits on a 5 and doesn't wound.
25 wounds.
Very good. Okay, so we're on to the Wave Serpent for the Eldar.
Yep, counting as having 4 wounds, so D3 attacks.
Yeah.
1. It hits.
It does hit.
And it doesn't wound.
Very good.
Now on to yourself.
Combat continues.
Carnifex.
On to myself. I will do the Carnifex next. Yes, let's do that. So, did I charge in?
No.
No. So it will be terrible. 5 attacks.
5 attacks. Reroll the 1.
The 1 is getting re-rolled, so I'll just re-roll 1 of the misses. Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s because I didn't charge in.
3.
That's 3 hits. And now we will be wounding on what 3s? 2 wounds at -3.
6 damage. And your tail attack, or whatever you've got.
Oh yes. The tail misses. Very good.
Down to 1.
Oh, he's still alive. He's staying in the same combat.
One hit and back. 2 attacks. 1 hit.
Okay.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. So we're back with the Tyranids. This is the last combat, is that right?
I've still got to hit your Swarmlord if possible.
Oh yes, you've still got to squish him. Okay, so Tyranids has got 4 attacks, hitting on 4s.
2.
Wounding on 4s, so that's 1 at -1.
4 plus save over here, because it could kill me.
It could kill you,
Oh,
but
that's
it does not.
I'll
That's
take-
unfortunate.
So I've got 10 wounds here, so I'll get 3 attacks back.
Okay.
Your Swarmlord. Oh no.
0 hits.
So that's it.
That
So
concludes the fight phase.
we'll round up the turn and see what happens.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about the floating brains to do nothing against the spirits here. So they're 3 attacks, and I believe that's 1 hit. I think. Am I forced? And that
Strength 4, yeah.
Is it?
I'm sure your strength 4. Saved.
And it didn't matter, you rolled a 5 anyway. So we'll be right back with the points. Okay, end of turn 3 for the Craftworld.
Yes. I've got 5 victory points. I've got 2 for engaging all fronts because I charged the spirits here back out of another corner. So that was only 1 victory point anyway.
Yeah.
And I actually got grinded down this turn.
You did?
So it was another 3 points. But at that, I'm conceding.
Yes.
Because Paul's going to score 5 at the start of his turn. I tried to stop him by getting rid of the Neurothrope. I did take this one. But you're going to get 5. All you need to do is flame the warp spiders in your turn.
Yeah.
That'll stop me holding that, which means I'll score nothing at the start of my next turn, and it's already, what,
Yeah.
21 to lots?
40 something.
Yeah. There's no way of catching it back.
The Moloch was going to take care of the Guardians.
Yeah, they would die. I mean,
The Gaunts could take that one.
Swarmlord just won't die.
Um,
And this 1 wound,
that's not going to last.
that's gone. I just smite that off.
So yeah.
So I'd have pretty much nothing left at the start of the next turn. So it is a Tyranid victory.
Yeah, it was a fun game. It was quite funny.
That was. Oh,
It was.
It was absolutely
Yeah, yours was pretty average.
average.
Mine was just really good.
Yours was really
Save
good.
wise.
Mine was absolutely shocking.
So Yeah, we'll just we'll come back.
Wrap up.
Yeah, we'll come back with a summary.
Yeah.
Hello.
That was interesting.
Yes. It was certainly an interesting game. I've never seen quite as much bad rolling on one side and good rolling on the other side in quite some time.
Good saves.
Yeah, I mean, Catalyst is what, 33% chance of saving a wound?
It should be.
You were at 66% at least,
Yes.
which is insane.
However, the Eldar was not an optimised or competitive list.
Oh,
In any way.
not in any way.
The Tyranids had a lot of good units, I would say.
Yeah.
The better units. Better than the last battle report we did, in my opinion.
Swarmlord alone, I just can't
Well,
kill him.
The Swarmlord's a Swarmlord, and the Zonethropes as well. They saved so much, and so did the Neurothrope. Their invulnerable saves are just insane.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have them again, because they're taking 3+ invulnerable saves out of the game, really.
Yep.
So I don't think you'll have that.
So enjoy them while they last.
Yes, I'd be surprised if you keep them, because it's just too good. Half the problem with that army is there was no volume of firepower to deal with the invulnerable saves.
Yes.
It was all big guns that if they got an invulnerable save against them,
Yeah.
even the time,
All lances, pulsars.
what was your big flame beast thing in?
Tyranids.
The turn I got the 2 Bright Lance hits in combat with it, and 2 5+.
That's why I gave him the 5-up invulnerable
Yeah,
save.
yeah, but
If I didn't, he would die.
yeah, well, that was the plan. And even just my lock spiders fluffing their flicker jump over, not
Yes.
their rock jump.
Yes, and there may have been a turn where Adam forgot to withdraw the Wraithguard from combat because they can withdraw and shoot.
I don't think it would have changed anything, to be honest.
I don't think it would have changed the game. It might have changed that
It
corner,
might have killed them all up.
but which done nothing
that
anyway.
That wouldn't have changed anything.
After it came up, it done nothing.
Yeah.
So,
The only other option, yeah, they could have killed maybe the Swarmlord.
had they charged them.
Shot him when they came out,
Alright.
because he was free at that point.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have happened. He would have made the saves.
I would have.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't like playing the Eldar. I'll say it now. Don't rate them. They're okay if you play. I mean, we played a competition. Well, it's back a while now before the pandemic hit, and I used Eldar, my old Eldar in the competition, and we came second. Mm-hmm. So they can do things, but that was 8th edition.
That's when Flyers.
Yeah, Flyers were good.
Flyers were good.
Different in 8th edition. I hope to see some improvement in the Eldar soon.
Yeah.
I would love to do another Eldar army. That's an old army that was basically what we had to put out. It's not what I'd field. I like the idea of the Guardian heavy army.
Yeah.
The Warwalkers, the Guardians, platforms. I like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying it till I see what they do with it.
Yeah. Wait for the Codex.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of aspect warriors, but I just don't rate the sculpts anymore. I don't want to paint them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Tyranids, I like the Tyranids. I think they're very good. I don't like Tyrant Guard. I know that's going to...
Hive Guard.
Hive Guard. I don't like the Hive Guard. I know that'll go in the face of a lot of people, but I just don't think they ever do that much.
They didn't do a lot in this game.
They never seem to do a lot. The threat is always more than what they actually do.
Yeah.
And all they do is eat up your command points.
Yeah, I did set them up incorrectly to start with, which might have stopped their first turn shooting, but...
They did nothing that unit Tyranid warriors couldn't do.
Yeah, or
And the Tyranid warriors were moving forward, taking objectives, putting in some close combat threat.
Yeah. You get a lot more warriors as well, so it's...
Yeah. I always slag them because I don't like units that you don't even have to think with. That's the... And it's just, I'm going to hide them back here behind a building and doing...
Yes, sounds like an astral lane power.
At least you have to cast the power with
Yeah.
it, and you can be denied, and
Yes.
that's just, they're creating... I don't like it when they create a unit that basically takes interaction out of the game.
Yeah.
It's a game of interaction. That's what we do.
Although
May as well play a computer if you're not wanting to interact with people.
you've just started guard. And how many wyverns do you have?
Only 2, but again, strength 4, 1 damage. It's different from strength 8, D3 damage minus 2. Can shoot twice if you decide to. The trouble is, the wyvern won't do very much damage either. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They won't.
Okay.
But
Back to this game.
yeah,
It was
I'm
fun.
trying not to talk about this game.
It was fun.
It was fun. I mean, just so depressing. The number of dice rolls, just the one just kept popping up. Damage roll 1, 2, 3. What was really annoying me was hit rolls 4 6s. But then,
Yeah, that's true.
then it was nothing.
Yeah, you're unlucky. Unlucky.
If you look back through the battle reports, whoever has the yellow dice loses.
It's true. So far.
That is the fact so far.
I'll use them next time. It's fine.
That's fine. Next time,
Next time we're thinking Thousand Suns versus Ultramarines.
Ultramarines, I think.
Yes.
Oh, I don't like the thought of Magnus hitting Ultramarines with those sweets.
Well, I've only got so much painting, so Magnus has to be in the list.
Yeah.
So
Make it Tigurius out, but I don't think he'll do much. He'll die horribly.
maybe.
But if Magnus doesn't die to Eradicators, the game's lost.
Yeah.
So it was a good game. I enjoyed that, and it got an army out that I've not played in a long time, and won't play again for a long time.
No, but I will because I'm building and painting Eldar just now.
Yeah, you're using a lot of Wraith Knights in your new army.
I've got a Wraith host coming, so yes.
3 of them worry me. I have to say,
3 Wraith Knights, yeah.
3 Wraith Knights.
It's a problem.
1 easily dealt with. 3.
We'll see. So please subscribe and hit the notifications button. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. Maybe not too long. We'll see you then.
Thank you very much. Bye.